we see thee rise, thou Juno strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God, King our land, glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Please be seated.
Chancellor Taylor, ladies and gentlemen, honored guests, including those who are joining us today through our live webcast, and especially our soon-to-be graduates, we offer our warmest welcome to the most wonderful event of our university's year. My name is Robert Bailey. I am UOIT's Provost and Vice President Academic. I hereby declare that the 2018 Convocation of the University of Ontario Institute of Technology is now in session. We gather this morning to celebrate the graduates of our doctoral, master's, diploma, and bachelor's programs in applied science, engineering, and science, and energy systems and nuclear science. May our proceedings reflect the warmth and dignity of the occasion. Cogitando et agendo ducamus. By thinking and doing, we shall lead. The university is proud to acknowledge the lands and people of the Mississaugas of Scugog Island First Nation, which is covered under the Williams Treaty. We are situated on the traditional territory of the Mississaugas, a branch of the Greater Anishinaabe Nation, which includes Algonquin, Ojibwe, Odawa, and Potawatomi. To bring positive energy and start things off in a good way, Indigenous peoples traditionally begin gatherings with a ceremony known as smudging. You cleanse yourself and the area you are in using smoke from the burning medicines. I would ask Rick and Kim to approach the stage. Just a sec. You cleanse yourself and the area that you're in using smoke from the burning medicines. Rick will be smudging with sage, cedar, sweetgrass, and natural tobacco to balance the positive energies and bring clarity of purpose and heartfelt inspiration to our ceremony on this stage and the lives of our graduates in the future. I now call upon traditional knowledge keeper Rick Bork to perform a smudging ceremony, and following that, Kim Wheatley from the Shawanaga First Nation will share an honor song. Rick? Please rise if you are able for Kim's honor song. Kim?
It's not on? Oh, here we go. Good morning, everybody, and congratulations. I want to introduce myself, Anin Bojo, Mijuke Ndodem, Shkodenigan Wawaskonen Indigenous, Shawanagan Dunji, Richmond Hill and Dunjaba, Anishinaabe, Kwe, Ojibwe, and Dow. It's my honor to offer a song to each and every one of you as you celebrate this amazing accomplishment. I hope that you send your prayers and your hopes on the wings of the one who gathers all of our prayers. That being's name is Megazin, the eagle. This is the eagle song for you. Congratulations, Miigwech.
Miigwech, Rick and Kim. The university is very honored to have you start our convocation off with positive energy and clear purpose. I now call upon Chancellor Noreen Taylor to address convocation.
Please be seated, everyone. I haven't had anyone stand for me ever, so you know, you want to do things that you're used to doing, so if you all sit down, it's going to be great. It's an honor and a privilege. I'm going to lower this a bit, not quite tall either. It's an honor and a privilege to be Chancellor of the University of Ontario Institute of Technology. As many of you know, the land on which you completed your studies that we're celebrating here today once raised many of the world's best thoroughbreds, and frankly is responsible for about 70% of all thoroughbreds racing in the world today. And I sat on the sidelines in my varying capacity of that Winfield's Farm as I watched this university go from being a dream, a concept, something that was promoted endlessly by the tireless leader at that time, to becoming the reality that you're graduating from today. Decades after that dream began, and now 15 years later, this university is led by a remarkable man, Dr. Stephen Murphy, as new president, and I know he is going to lead us and you into a very brave new future. I know that this university is going to be growing in national and international stature, and that the degrees you're going to be receiving today are going to be even more important in your very near future. One last word about this place that we call UOIT. You need to remember that each one of you is on the road to achievement. The land on which you walked into your classes every day was the land of champions. And no matter where you come from, what your background is, you now have the opportunity to become champions in your own life. And I am sure you will do that. And so, my heartiest congratulations to you this morning and to your families who are here to support you and all your friends. Well done. Enjoy this day. You've earned every moment of this celebration.
Thank you so much, Chancellor Taylor. I now call upon President Stephen Murphy to address Convocation. Stephen?
Good morning. What an exciting day. Graduates, you look fantastic. First of all, I want to congratulate all of you here today. Secondly, I want to say to everyone, let's hoot and holler and have a good time. This is a very important day. As I look out at you, what an amazing accomplishment. You should feel rightly proud of all that you have done to get here today. It has taken a lot of work. And on your behalf, I'd like to thank the family and friends that came out today. We also celebrate their encouragement and support of you throughout their academic careers. Why don't we give them a hand? As you leave UOIT, I am confident that you are ready to meet the changing nature of work. Our hands-on experiential approach develops graduates like yourselves who are adaptable to change. As a technology university with a social conscience, we understand that technology is not inherently good or bad. It is humans, like yourselves, who will code, design for privacy, adapt for our democracy, and improve our lives. You are the tech leaders with that social conscience that are so badly needed in society today. For every new technology, we need a thinker who calls out the ethical risks, the policy pitfalls, and the impact of technology on the masses. We believe in a university that teaches best by doing. Because of the tech world you inherit, you force us to be a better institution every day. We're now ranked in the top 10 of undergraduate institutions in Canada, according to the last Maclean survey, and we are on a trajectory of moving up that will continue to increase the value of your degree. The Faculty of Engineering and Applied Science has been ranked number 3 among engineering programs in Ontario and number 8 in Canada, and was just reaccredited for the maximum 6 years, further evidence of the strength of our programs. Our women's soccer team finished first in OUA division and spent much of the season ranked number 2 nationally. The men's team, soccer team, for the first time, hosted a home playoff game and captured a program high 4 provincial awards, while the Ridgebacks rowing team made it to the podium for the first time since 2012. And you may have heard the rumors that men's and women's varsity basketball will begin in 2019. All of this points towards the student experience and creating a sticky campus where students want to stick around. Entrepreneurial leaders focused on technology and imbued with a social conscience were the founders of this university. And all of you have benefited from the high-touch, experiential approach. When you picked UOIT as your place for education, maybe it was because you were aware that technology would play such a pivotal role in the future. Maybe you wanted to be among the 90% of our students who participated in experiential learning during the course of your degree, and that work experience has helped you to prepare for your jobs. Perhaps you were inspired by the entrepreneurial spirit of our campus, and you started to build your own business. Regardless of your path forward, it is unlikely that any job will not somehow be transformed by technology. Our goal was to prepare you for this disruption, to ensure that you're ready to face a future career in which technology will play a pivotal and daily role to make you adaptable to change. During your time here, you've had an impact on our community, a real impact. This may have been through the capstone projects that you have completed. It might have been through your volunteer work and community outreach, whether you worked in the engineering robotics competition in the fall for high school and middle school students, or Science Rendezvous. The contributions you made, sharing your passion and enthusiasm for the STEAM fields, helped to bring science to life for children, and you may have inspired them to one day follow in your footsteps and be sitting in these seats. And the amazing accomplishment from UOIT students are making our impact global. Last year, over 70 students representing all faculties participated in international exchange opportunities through programs like the Queen Elizabeth II Diamond Jubilee Scholarship Program. Right now, we have two second-year students participating in an 8-month internship at Tesla in California as part of their engineering degrees, and a graduate student from the Faculty of Energy Systems and Nuclear Science who's been offered an internship at the International Atomic Energy Agency in Vienna. Impressive stuff. Meanwhile, last year, students and alumni of the Faculty of Engineering and Applied Science earned 3rd place in the International Partners for the Advancement of Collaborative Engineering in Toluca, Mexico. Going forward, these experiences and skills can be applied to your volunteer work, to the businesses you establish, and to your future careers. You are facing a world on the edge of change. We as a university welcome our newest Canada Research Chair in the Internet of Things. This reflects the huge impact that technology will have on ushering in a new industrial revolution. It might mean that jobs your parents or grandparents held will disappear, but really, only about 5% of jobs are thought to be completely automatable, so it's more likely that it's the nature of those tasks that will change. During your time here, you've had the opportunity to polish your skills. The degrees that you received today provided you with training to improve your analytical and critical thinking skills. But also important is the time management that you honed as you studied for your tests. The writing, as you drafted that essay maybe you didn't want to write. The ability to debate a point with your friend as you shared a beer. Those skills will be adaptable. These soft skills polished on this campus are just as important, perhaps never more so. Combined with your technical skills, they'll allow you to transition through your careers as the job market continues to evolve. This does not mean that you're at the end of your academic careers. Sorry to let you down. Technology is changing so fast that to stay current, your future will by necessity include more education. Now that may come in the form of a short course, a module, or a series of certifications, or even an entirely new degree. But the foundation that you have built here will form solid groundwork upon which you can learn those new skills. As an institution, we're also facing disruption. We'll be preparing to help you in the future. We will be re-examining all aspects of how we deliver education to make sure that we will be there to provide you with the opportunities to upskill. We will embrace the new technology to ensure that we can provide flexible learning experiences so that when you are ready for additional training, we will be there to keep you at the forefront of your careers, no matter where your careers take you. Please take the time today and in the coming days to really own your accomplishment. As you get older, you'll realize the importance of celebrating key milestones like today in your personal and professional lives. Take the time to celebrate with friends, family, and especially by yourself in a contemplative moment to think about how far you've come. You, like us, should be justifiably proud. At times like these, I think of the French parting words, au revoir, which is not goodbye, but until we meet again. Be that change that the world so desperately needs. Congratulations.
Thank you, President Murphy. I would now like to present the candidate for the Honorary Doctor of Laws degree to be confirmed by UOIT, Mr. Kenneth Knox. Kenneth Knox spent more than a quarter century in the Ontario Public Service, where he held positions including Deputy Minister of Energy, Science and Technology and Deputy Minister of Agriculture and Food. He was actively involved in Ontario agriculture as chair of the Departmental Audit Committee of the Canadian Food Inspection Agency and as an advisor to agricultural associations. Mr. Knox has played a vital role in the creation and administration of many organizations and initiatives, such as the Ontario Genomics Institute, the Innovation Institute of Ontario, and the Mars Discovery District. He established and led a virtual ministry that fostered a culture of innovation in Ontario through investment in scientific research and the application of new technologies. He served as chair of the Canada First Research Excellence Fund Selection Board and as chair of the Science, Technology, and Innovation Council. Finally, he has been the driving force behind Durham Region's Knox Pumpkin Farm, where he's provided a critical interface between agriculture and our elementary school children for more than 30 years. Mr. Knox is the recipient of many honors, including membership in the Ontario Agricultural Hall of Fame. Chancellor Taylor, for his visionary contributions to Ontario agriculture, dedication to public service, and his extensive leadership in Canadian science, technology, and innovation, the university proudly confers upon Mr. Kenneth Knox the honorary degree of Doctor of Laws.
Some things are a real pleasure to be able to say, and therefore, on behalf of the Academic Council of the University, I hereby confer the degree of Doctor of Laws honoris causa and grant you all the honors, rights, and privileges appertaining hereto.
Want to take a step this way to get it?
Oh, I got it.
He's changing.
Who's changing?
Yeah, all right. Well, let's do
now
it
we're
again. He's gone. We're good.
Okay.
We're good.
Okay, good.
Thank you.
Congratulations,
Thank you.
Ken.
Thank you. Thank you. Good, George. Thanks, George.
I now call upon Dr. Kenneth Knox to address Convocation. Ken?
Life's a dance you learn as you go. Sometimes you lead, sometimes you follow. Don't worry about what you don't know. Life's a dance you learn as you go. Wow, here we are at Convocation. I know these guys up here think they taught you a lot, but 48 years later, I'm here to tell you, life's a dance that you learn as you go. And we're going to learn that song today, and we're going to sing it several times throughout the next 7 minutes that I'm at the podium. And that's because of this. 48 years ago, when I sat at a different institution like you are, I have no idea who got the honorary doctorate degree. I have no idea if they spoke or not. And I have absolutely no idea what that person said. But it might be that you'll hear that song on the radio and you'll remember this day as a joyous day for you. So life is a dance that we learn as we go. So let's learn the song. Life's a dance we learn. Oh, come on. This isn't going to work. My life is an experiment, and this is one. If this doesn't work, I'm in deep trouble with the two people sitting behind me. So help me out here. Life's a dance, we learn as we go. Sometimes we lead, sometimes we follow. Don't worry about what you don't know. Life's a dance, you learn as you go. When John Montgomery sang that song, he didn't realize it would be the backbone for a convocation presentation by this old farm boy. But you will hear that song periodically. I know it's not in favor right now, but it's one of those songs that comes back with different artists from time to time. And as we think about life being a dance, and as we think about what the President just said, and what the Chancellor just said about our turn to lead, I think it is absolutely apropos that we think and learn the words to the chorus of that song. There's so many people that we should be thanking. One of the things I remember not doing at my graduation 48 years ago was thanking those people that got me there. Well, that's because I was too busy dreaming about what the next stage of life would be. That's because it happened to be that day was a good corn planting day and we were behind on the farm. And that would be because I was looking around to see if any of my classmates that I actually worked closely with through the 4 years that I was there were actually in attendance that day, because not everybody came. All of those things wrapped up in the comment that I will say is that we need to thank the folks that are sitting in the outer ring. And here's how we're going to do that. This is part of the experiment. We're going to sing that chorus again, everybody in here, and the outer ring are going to sing the words about leadership, and the graduating class are going to use the words about following. Everybody together, here we go. Life's a dance, you learn as you go. Sometimes you lead, That's it. So the graduating class are doing the following part. The outside ring are going to do the leadership part. Here we go. Life's a dance, you learn as you go. Don't worry about what you don't know. Life's a dance, you learn as you go. There's all sorts of people that we want to thank. Sure, you can give them a round of applause. I think absolutely consistent with what the President advised us we should do, we should stand up and give them that round of applause. Well, maybe you can't stand up, graduating class. Stand up and give the folks around a round of applause. My goodness. They got you here. They got you here. You got yourself through. And now, that's good. You can have a rest a minute. And now it's up to you to decide what the next stage is. What the provost did in reading out the citation that led to me standing here right now, he didn't talk about the many failures that I had. And I can tell you that there were more failures than successes in those years between then and now. And that's because life is a dance that you'll learn as you go. And a few things you'll do in life will be successful, and many things you will not succeed at, and that's okay, because you learn as you go. We need to thank other people, but we're not going to do that. There's all the teachers and all the profs. Did you actually thank your profs on the last day of school? You actually could do that, I guess, eh? You could do that. Maybe you'll get a chance at a reception after to thank them for the work that they did with you over the last 4 years. I want to fast forward a little bit. The job that I have today is to sort of say, so what's next, graduating class? And I'm going to leave you with some thoughts all around the theme of that song, Life's a Dance That You Learn As You Go. And the first thing that I would propose to you, which I did not do when I graduated from university, is determine what it is that you want to actually accomplish in your life. I did it about 5 years later when I realized that I was like a gerbil in a treadmill, going around and around and around without understanding where that was going to lead me. So I know you hear this all the time. You need to set your goals, but I encourage you to actually do that. But do it in the following 4 frames. You need to do it from the perspective of making money. Well, we all need money to live. That's our society. We all need money to live. And so that needs to be one of your 4 cornerstones that you think about when you set your goals. Well, the question then becomes, how much money do you need or want? to make? How important is that to you as a citizen of the world? I remember a person that mentored me once said, so Ken, I was about 60 at the time, he said, so Ken, how much money do you need to make? And I said, over what period of time? I was changing careers at that moment. Over what period of time? And he said, well, for the rest of your life. And I said, I need to make $1 million. And he said, well, you can do that pumping gas or parking cars or doing anything. What is it that you really want to do? And then, of course, the next question is, what do you want to do with that money? And there are really only two kinds of people that I've run into in the long time since I graduated. It's that where you are. There are either givers or there are takers. And you need to determine really quickly which one you are. And I think the vast majority of the people in this room, because of the kind of training that you've had, the kind of upbringing you've had, will actually say, no, we're a giver and not a taker. What's a taker? Well, a taker is everything is for me. I need to make more money than I did last year because it's all about me, and I need more toys. Here's an example of a taker came into our farm one day. This is a kid that I actually had worked with at one point in my life. They had to have 2 vehicles, big ones, SUV type things, for their vacation when they were leaving Chicago and going back to their Ottawa region where their home was. They had to have 2 because they had to pull all their toys behind them that they were going to use on, and they couldn't do that behind one because they had the boat behind one and then they had the motorbikes behind another and so on. Absolutely interested in what they could achieve or accomplish from the point of view of having things, goods for themselves, the takers. And then there are the givers who say, actually, it's not so important for me to make money. What I want to do is one of the other things. And that might be community. Or it might be family. Maybe you want to help some other people in the family that are disenfranchised or that need your kind of support and help. I know that there are a significant percentage of graduates in this class, because UOIT is a bit unique in this regard, who have parents who did not graduate from university. Often we go to university because our parents went, they expect this of us, and I absolutely am so impressed with those of you who took the step when your parents didn't have the opportunity to go to university. Maybe they came to this country so that you would have the opportunity to go to university, and my hat's absolutely off to them. And I thank them and congratulate on behalf of all Canadians for giving you this opportunity to contribute back to the society. That applause behind me might have been my hook, but I'm going to do 2 more points before I sit down. So the second pillar, as I call it, in setting your goals beyond making money, having the business of life going on, is working with family and engaging with family, contributing to the needs that they have. And the third one is community. Well, the interesting thing about community is you get to define it. In my world, my own self's world, my community isn't Durham Region. My community is actually Canada. It evolved to that. It was Ontario for a long time when Bob read off that I'd been deputy minister and whatever in Ontario. That was, but then I got involved in agricultural policy for Canada and find that Canada is my community. You need to define yours. Maybe it's Oshawa. Maybe it's wherever your home country was before you immigrated to Canada. Define what that, and then determine what it is that you actually want to do within that community. We talked a little bit just before we came in about sweats that the Native Canadians would like to do more of in this community. And I go, that's exactly it. That's exactly it. And why are we allowing our laws and fire concerns and those things from inhibiting what is a natural thing for us to do in Canada? That's the kind of community activism that you might get involved in within your own community, or maybe you will look more broadly. And the fourth thing that I leave you with as far as setting goals is concerned is, what do you want to contribute to society? Well, we're human beings. And the whole notion of us being different than other animals is we actually want to make our world a better place. And despite the fact that life's a dance that you learn as you go, if you determine early what it is that you would like at the end of your career or life to be said about you as what you contributed to society, I think it will help you achieve that. There's no point just dreaming, having the vision, if you don't actually execute against it. So develop a plan and then execute against it and actually think about what it is that you would like to be remembered for in our amazing country and in our amazing world. We used to say years and years ago when I worked with a lot of kids in leadership development that at a camp situation that at the last 4 years you have built castles in the sky. Now get busy and build foundations under them. And I encourage you to think big, develop your plans, understand that life is a dance, and you'll learn as you go, and sometimes you'll lead, and sometimes you'll follow, and achieve greatness because you have the capacity to do so. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Knox. Can I predict that address will go viral later on YouTube today? Would the candidates for the following degrees please stand? Doctor of Philosophy, Master of Applied Science, Master of Engineering, Graduate Diploma, Bachelor of Engineering Honors, Bachelor of Engineering and Management Honors, Bachelor of Science Honors. Madam Chancellor, as Vice Chair of Academic Council and on behalf of the Academic Council of the University, I present to you these candidates and certify that they have fulfilled all degree program requirements and have been recommended for graduation by their faculty.
On the recommendation of the Academic Council of the University, I hereby confer upon these candidates the degrees to which they have demonstrated their entitlement and grant them all the honors, rights, and privileges appertaining hereto. I call upon them, upon hearing their names, to present themselves before this convocation to receive their degree. I also confer the degree upon those who have been approved for the degree but are absent from this convocation.
Candidates, please be seated.
Candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy from the Faculty of Energy Systems and Nuclear Science may now approach the platform. Varga Payman, thesis title, Effects of Modeling Enhancements on Analysis of Supercritical Water-Cooled Reactors. This concludes the inception of graduates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy from the Faculty of Energy Systems and Nuclear Science.
Presenting the candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy from the Faculty of Engineering and Applied Science. Samaya Agabebe, thesis title, Trend Prediction from Social Media. Fatime Amir Navai, thesis title, Wireless Transmission with Energy Harvesting and Storage. Janamajaya Chanagauda, thesis title, Analysis and Design of Computationally Efficient Modulation Schemes for Three-Phase Switch Rectifier for Transportation Electrification. Razgar Rahimi, thesis title, MIMO Two-Way Relay Networks. Tamer Sualam, thesis title, Automated Wavelet-Based Fault Detection and Diagnosis for Smart Distribution Systems and Microgrids. Siddhartha Anirban Singh, thesis title, Design and Implementation of Single-Phase Modified Z-Source Inverter Topology for Photovoltaic Grid Interconnected DC Charging Applications. Jonathan Hodgins, thesis title, H-Delta, Design and Applications of a Novel 5-Degree of Freedom Parallel Robot. Introducing the candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Mechanical Engineering. Jeanette Hoggerward, Development and Investigation of Integrated Solar Systems for Hydrogen. Farouk Khalid, thesis title, Development and Analysis of a High-Temperature Electrolyzer for the Copper Chloride Cycle for Hydrogen Production. Manu Malik, thesis title, Investigation of a New Phase Change Materials-Based Thermal Management Systems for Li-ion Batteries. And this concludes the inception of the graduates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy from the Faculty of Engineering and Applied Science.
Presenting the candidates for the degrees of Master of Applied Science and Master of Engineering from the Faculty of Energy Systems and Nuclear Science. Introducing candidates for the degrees of Master of Engineering and Nuclear Engineering. Brendan Henry Kelly. Mohammed Waqis Khan. This concludes the inception of graduates for the degrees of Master of Applied Science and Master of Engineering from the Faculty of Energy Systems and Nuclear Science. To your Master of Engineering. Master of Engineering, Raheel Aman Navik. Introducing candidates for the degrees of Master of Applied Science in Automotive Engineering. This concludes the inception of graduates for the degrees of Master of Applied Science and Master of Engineering in the Faculty of Energy Systems and Nuclear Science.
Presenting the candidates for the degrees of Masters of Applied Science and Master of Engineering from the Faculty of Engineering and Applied Science may now approach the platform. Muhammad Rafat Ibrahim. Introducing the candidates for the degree of Master of Applied Science in Electrical and Computer Engineering. David Krenicki. Introducing the candidates for the degree of Master of Applied Science, Mechanical Engineering. Mohammed Ahmad Alziadeh, Outstanding Master's Thesis Award. Cody James Berry. Raymond Devard Bingham. Rian D'Souza. Harris Ishak. Matthew Paul Lississon. Shamim Mashrute. Sehem Shahid. Osama Siddiqui. Thomas Wajda. Introducing the candidates for the degree of Master of Engineering, Automotive Engineering. Junjian Chen. Akshay Kindria. Edward Manoharan. Quibo Yu. Introducing the candidates for the degree of Master of Engineering, Electrical and Computer Engineering. Kirthana Jayan. Darsh Kamlesh Kumar Mode. Abdul Muhammad. Introducing the candidates for the degree of Master of Engineering, Engineering Management. Manoj Bhatia. Monica Jain. Vinath Krishnaswamy Ramalingam. Freni Hamatbai Praswala. William Joseph Stone. Babesh Thekar. Yosef Mumtaz Yaqub. Bernard Pongu Makuangu Bai. Introducing the candidates for the degree of Master of Engineering, Mechanical Engineering. Olobo Elijah Omachi. Muhammad Faizan Rao. And this concludes the inception of graduates for the degrees of Masters of Applied Science, Master of Engineering from the Faculty of Engineering and Applied Science.
Introducing candidates for the degree of Graduate Diploma, Nuclear Design Engineering, Richard John Lindsay. Yusin Malakovsky. Introducing candidates for the degrees of Graduate Diploma Nuclear Technology. Stephen John Wishart. This concludes the inception of graduates from the diploma programs from the Faculty of Energy Systems and Nuclear Science. Introducing candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Engineering, Honors, Energy Systems Engineering. Eric Amaral. Selena Ashley Debian. Colum William Goodrum. Anantha Vamimi Jayarajasingham. Riyad Khan. Brett Marshall. William Quinn Milson. Jad Owaney. James Thompson. Zoe Margaret Rose von Kelkruth. David Watton. Introducing candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Engineering Honors, Nuclear Engineering. Faisal Ahmed. Raul Akpo. Fatima Al-Farid. Jason Lachance. Christian Langevin. Fatima Abdullah Ubaid. Aaron D. Alphonse. Chet Badal. Mihai Balan. Kian Barati Far. Kevin Alexander Cordy. Daniel Davidson. Michael Irvine. Daniel Askadom Gebru. Muhammad Asil Khan. Matthew Ryan Kermick. Rigdon Luang. Daniel Liu. Alexander Lopez. Harishin Menoharan. Jordan McGurk Pennydoe. Keegan McClelland. Matthew Mirabella. Syed Ali Raza Musvi. Mohammed Munir. Ryan Murphy Snow. Matthew Narayan. Ante Nikolic. Raj Pancho. Kevin Perry. Roman Popov. Jarrett Rundle. Assad Siddiqui. Pradeep Shrikantha. Courtney Stafford. Kevin Turner. Introducing candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Engineering in Management, Honors, Nuclear Engineering. Benjamin David Horsley. Michael James Rivette. Introducing candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science Honors, Health Physics and Radiation Science. Adrian Beckford. Ryan Cook. Kimberly Fernandez, Faculty Medal winner. Amna Hassan. Marta Kotsemba. Trent Nicholas Perla Prue. Robert Petrican.
Thanks, Carrie.
You're welcome. This concludes the inception of graduates for the degrees of Bachelor of Engineering Honors, Bachelor of Engineering and Management Honors, Bachelor of Science Honors from the Faculty of Energy Systems and Nuclear Science.
Presenting the candidates of degree Bachelor of Engineering Honours and Bachelor of Engineering and Management Honours from the Faculty of Engineering and Applied Science. Introducing candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Engineering Honours, Automotive Engineering, Prasath Alagrasa. Raphael Boulis. Eric Chan.
Thank you.
Christopher Ebanks. Radu Jurika. Eric Antonio Gooch. Kyle Hayatali. Daniel Ifekoe. Savaj Singh Kalan. Jad Kawam. Matthew Philip Lorenzen. John Galen McGowan. Mark Raymond McKee. Carson Nelson. Manpreet Pabla. Rafsan Rahman. Regine Shanmuganathan. Brody Snyder. Amrith Shomashekar. Thaneswaran Thames Washakan. Isaac Theodore Veenkamp. Craig James Willis. Alan Wu. Spencer Evan Wu. Introducing candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Engineering and Management Honours, Automotive Engineering. Mark Daniel Vereshak. Iyad Zarifa. Introducing candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Engineering Honours, Electrical Engineering. Huzaifa Abid. Hassan Saeed Albadan. Nabila Abdul Wahed Al-Haji. Abdullah Mashab Al-Katani. Ali Abdul Karim Al-Salam. Mohammed Abuela Afubeti. Jessica Annette Bauer. Abdul Majid bin Jarian. Peishan Cho. Jose Luis Sen Liang. Kevin Chan. Joshua Charles. Frank Chen. Philip Daniel Saganovitz. Monica David. Adam D'Souza. Robert Espute. Jam Estranero. Obat Fariki. Austin George. Rayhan Haida. Davies Deshola Hamzat. Labib Hawk. Ewing Ho. Palma Hutt. Miriam Haida. Paul Ehrenpin. Mataza Jawad. Sabrina Kada. Azam Cameron. Aisha Zubash Kiani. Talga Kurja. Hugo Siho Lee. Ija Lee. Rama Mahmood. Mohammed Malik. Ahmed Sajjad Mansour. Rami Michael. Gracia Moke. Wasif Ali Nasser. Ejiro Ogoene Ogaga Rue. Oma Andan. Jan Derek Santos Pascal. Deep Patel. Kane Pereira. Zohaib Rashid. Kayim Ratansi. Shonwaz Rentia. Kyle Stephen Robert. Kamaldeep Saini. Nariman Saman. Nisarg Sanchella. Tyler Seagriff. Sam Shi. Sivakarth Sinisan. Soso Mahmood. Luke Edward Stephen. Ahmed Tusif. Austin Vu Tran. Mohammed Usman. Jesse Van Bolt. Mahmoud Khalid Yosef. SN Zafir. Maged Zohiri. Introducing candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Engineering Honours, Manufacturing Engineering. Ahmed Hassam Al-Nabulsi. Daniel Blagrove.
Thank you so much.
Connor Gordon Hopkins. Mohammed Imad. Scott Robert Kozutsky. Yasmin Mahaba. Christian Mo. Sunadri Putra. Introducing candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Engineering Honours, Mechanical Engineering. Cheyenne Ahmad. Al-Sadiq Alawami. Yaqub Walid Alayaf. Ramiz Roy Alda. Mohammed Omar Aldajan. Anju Alex. Mohammed Ali Al-Faraj. Mohammed Anwar Al-Gabanasi. Ibrahim Al-Hamadi. Mohammed Al-Hashil. Ahmed Ali Al-Hashim. Adele Al-Majed. Hassan Al-Nassa. Sajjad Alosef. Abdul Rahman Ahmed Al-Araj. Imam Mohammed Al-Sibiani. Robert John Paul Ambrosi. Giorgio Emmanuel Ancheta. Jonathan Joseph Xavier Athaid. Mohammed Awal. Ahmed Bahaitam. Luca Alessandro Breda. Dylan Michael Bujara. David Andrew Castellano. Felix Chan Ying. Cao Young Chung. Tim Clark. Zishan Contractor. Philip Casimir Zuba. Joshua Matthew DaCosta. Luke Camille Delaplante. Asha Dillon. Hesham Fahadi. Ryan Donald Ferguson. Brendan Flynn. Matt Gajkowski. Tasha Gao. Varin Gill. Isa Dea Godinez. Atesham Gondal. Navid Hamidi. Abul Mashabir Hussain. Saif Akramullah Husani. Navish Kaul. Christopher Kennedy. Braden Kent. Anthony Milan Kurzka. Alex Jacqueline Kwan. Maciej Latsky. Adam Joseph Levesque. Jessica Lynn. Colin Travis Lasoy. Palwasha Malik. Wafan Ula Malik. Jasmine Manalo. Diane Nadine McCormick. Eric John McCormick. Cassandra McKinley. Gavin Mendez. Aman Merchant. Meher McCall. Path Modi. Haran Mohanathas. David Andrew Monies. Patrick Mull. Robert James Mundy. Arun Kumar Mathuramu. Nithashan Nagilaswaran. Nathan Yinghang Ing. Timothy Ing. Ola Alua T. Christini Ojo. Murat Azkan. Angelo James Pangilinan. Abisan Praskanathan. Michael Pereira. Brian Passad. Ama Pervez. Giuseppe Corrado Petrolito. Dan Fan. Matthew P. Chinin. Mohammed Raza. Connor Allen Reed. Mihir Rege. William Eric Rosewood. Pradeep Sahota. Adnan Shah. Jessica Shah. Harpal Singh Sian. Shangivan Sivakuma. Jonathan Sukuma Subaraniam. Akbar Shah Saeed Mohammed. Abdul Basit Tabish. Rohan Tankala. Christopher Robert Toms. Pranesh Timsina. Jonathan Andrew Tom. Selene Abigail Verestagi. Munib Zaba Zeta. Nirmal Melinda Warashingi. Madison Wagner. Blaine Robert Whitley. Zachary James Whitley. Anoja Wijasari. Heather Ann Wyatt, Faculty Medal. Daniel Robert Charles Yaknin. Andrew Ioannis. Hassan Abdul Majid Zain Aldin. Zhu Zhang. Boyan Zhao. Jonathan Hazita. Introducing candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Engineering and Management Honours, Mechanical Engineering, Nicholas Biancofiore. Carmen Singh Gill. Matthew Daniel Levins.
Let's go, Levins!
Visakan Ratharaj. Nicholas Rodriguez. Introducing candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Engineering Honours, Software Engineering, Murtaja Maki Al-Kabaz. Karen Manu Chandwani. Nicholas Carl de Souza. Alexi Andre Prince de la Pena. Saga Sunil Desai. Alec D'Souza. Albert Jingwei Feng. Rajiv Reddy Galva. Varun Gopi Krishna. Andrew Patrick Lau. Mark Ganaraj Lewis. Travis Leamonth Medill. Anujan Mathi Alagan. Malik Abdullah. Seering Paljor. Akchal Parikh. Priyank Patel. Azu Po Mosavi. Mahesh Anushka Ranawera Kalu Arachige. Alicia Ratnaraja. Azmi Sarasan. Daljit Singh Sohi. Evan Robert Urquhart. Pranav Yadav. Sharuk Zaria. Myrna Zoheri. Introducing candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Engineering and Management Honors, Software Engineering, Robert Kogowski. This concludes the inception of graduates for the degrees of Bachelor of Engineering Honors and Bachelor of Engineering and Management Honors from the Faculty of Engineering and Applied Science. Ms. Chancellor, this concludes the inception of graduates for this convocation.
Congratulations. Congratulations, graduates. As you know, you did not get the opportunity to graduate today on your own. At its heart, a university is not defined by its deans or its provosts or even its president and chancellor. It is you, our now former students, and your professors who really make UOIT the great university you now represent. I'd like to ask all faculty present who taught students graduating today to rise, if they are able, and be recognized by our newest alumni. I now invite Sheikh Rashid, Faculty of Business and Information Technology graduate from the class of 2014 and a member of UOIT's Alumni Association Council, to address convocation. Sheikh?
Congratulations, class of 2018. My name is Sheikh Farhan Rashid, and on behalf of the Alumni Association Council, I want to officially welcome you to the alumni community. We are thrilled that you are now a member of our alumni network, which after this week will be more than 17,000 strong. Yeah, let's get a round of applause for that. We want to hear your stories and to share the story of our university far and wide by telling the world about our fellow alumni. We want you to stay engaged with the university. Keep your contact information up to date and be sure that you do not miss an event that's happening close to you. Follow us on social media and visit the alumni website so that you can stay connected to our university. And by the way, guys, the hashtag for today is UOITgrad18, so please share your photos and anything you want on social media with that hashtag. Great. Great. We have a great lineup of events planned across the GTA, and we look forward to welcoming you back to the campus too if you are returning. On June 19th, the Career Center invites you to the iLaunch My Career Conference. This one-day event has information, resources, and tools to help you transition into the working world. Details are available in your alumni package that you will get today and also available on the university's website. Also, in July 24th, we have the Jays game that we will be hosting as part of the Alumni Association, and we highly encourage you to check online and to sign up and join that event. I believe we're playing against the Kansas City Twins that day, so it should be exciting. So, finally, congratulations again to the class of 2018. Please join us across the street at 61 Charles to continue the celebrations at your faculty receptions.
Thank you, Sheikh. May this university give those who seek to find and share knowledge, inspiration, and opportunity to make our world a better place for all. May our graduates go forward with inquisitive minds and passionate resolve to make a difference. Guests, please remain in your seats until the faculty and graduate processions have exited Convocation. Madam Chancellor, this Convocation of the University of Ontario Institute of Technology is now concluded.